How's it going, everyone? It is Prashan here, and we have a new week upon us, which means we have new variants. And we're starting off this week with this Aries by, is it Hikam Habchi? And this is going to be super rare, so 1200 gold, and it's going to be in your shop on the 13th. This Aries looks pretty good, in my opinion. I do need a new Aries variant, and this might be one I might try to pick up. We'll see. But we have a new symbiote Spider-Man coming into the fray, and the colorist is Ryan Kennard, which is pretty interesting because he does most of the like basic stuff, right? And then we have John Boy Myers is the artist of this one. And if you read like Spider-Man Red, is it Spider-Man Black and Red? It looks like one of those covers if you're reading that book. Like, that's pretty interesting. I like the spin on it. I do like the red in the background, which is pretty cool. I don't know if we could see this animated, but look at that animated. That looks pretty good animated. And then next here we have Scarlet Witch. It's a card you don't see that often unless like you see someone playing Cerebro. Cerebro like 2 has been taking over. It's so annoying. During my Infinite run, it was hard to make it out because like I was going against some tricky Cerebro decks. But this one's by Creative House Pocket. I really love the like sticker thing that they've been doing lately on the variants. It looks pretty cool. And yeah, this one's pretty awesome. Scarlet Witch is a card I really don't play that often. I did in the beginning of Snap. I remember like Educated Collins always had a surprise card in this deck, and Scarlet Witch was always one of those like surprise cards where like it will just throw off opponents. But this card you don't see that much, but this variant is pretty cool. And then next here we have Agony by Creative House Pocket, and this is gonna be an album called Walk It, Talk It, Pocket. So they're gonna get a whole album. I'm assuming that Scarlet Witch is gonna be a part of that album as well. And yeah, like I really like the sticker thing that they're doing on these variants. We'll take a look at this album, and look at that. Walk It, Talk It, Pocket. So album value is going to be 130%, currency value is 26%, and it looks like it's going to cost you almost 10,000 gold to get all these cards. We'll look at all these variants in a second. And then you get a mystery border. You get an unbothered Black Cat, and then of course you get this Blink variant, and you get 2,000 collector's tokens if you complete this whole album. And I believe we've seen the Hydra Bob and the Squirrel Girl data mine. I've seen both of these, and the Cosmo. I think I've seen most of these already, to be honest. So let's take a look at these, and then we have this Lockjaw here by Creative House Pocket. Like, which one is your favorite out of these? I think like the Lady Sif might be my favorite, low key. And then next we have Squirrel Girl here. Little stickers. Like I really like the touch on the stickers. But I don't know. Are you guys team Creative House Pocket or are you guys team Rian? And then Lady Sif. She looks like Boa from One Piece in this, to me. Right? If you guys are any One Piece fans out there. And then next here we have Arana. Somehow she made it into the Creative House Pocket mix. But we have this Arana here, and it's gonna be in the bundle, the Jade Web Weaver. Interesting. By Winking Studios. And we'll go over the bundles on Monday for you guys. And then next we have Hydra Bob here. This one's by Creative House Pocket. This one's awesome too, not gonna lie. Yeah, the Deadpool logo in the background. Yeah, the Hydra. Look at that. Hydra Bob. And then next here we have this Goose. Goose is just laying down there. Look at that. Little tendrils, tentacles coming out of the mouth there, moving. This one's rare. Hydra Bob, super rare. Is that the only rare one? Okay, Squirrel Girl's rare as well. And Cosmo's rare as well. So you see, like, this one's pretty interesting. Because it's like Cosmo's in and out of its air bubble, which is interesting. I don't know how I feel about it's like, all right, dude, if you're out of space, you're dead, dude. But yeah, and you have Rocket and Groot in the background too, which is pretty cool. Nice touch. And then next here we have this Blink. She's taking a selfie, and then once you complete a few of the cards in the album, you get this Blink here. Wonder how many is it again? Yeah, so you complete 8, get 8 of these variants, you get that Blink, which is pretty cool. And then next here we have Black Swan. Yeah, Creative House Pocket. They've been doing some work in Snap lately. And I really like their spin on things. Then we have Black Cat as well. No SpiderMan? What? We don't get like a spider somewhere? It would have been a cool touch to have like a spider. That would have been cool. And then we have Human Torch. This is going to be the newest card coming into Marvel Snap next week. And we have this variant, super rare, coming out on the 16th. And look at that. What do you guys think about this card? End of turn, +1 power. Once per game, if your side here is full, double this card's power instead. So, yeah. Flame on, right? And then next here we have Vulture, another move card. This is going to be in a bundle, Talon Tyrant. This is by Michael Ivan. I really like his art. And has it been a while since we had a Vulture variant? I think it's been a minute since we had a Vulture variant. So, Vulture finally getting some love. And we have Magic. Mommy Magic here. It's a Arana. Arana? Sick. I'm not even gonna try to say the name. Super rare. Look at that. Flames from the sword. Hair flowing. Yeah, this was top tier Magic. And Magic has tons of variants in the game. I think Magic has like I need to like do like a variant highlight video. Like we go over like some of the most cool variants in the game overall. Then next here we have this Toxin. Ooh, this one's sick. This one's by Carlos Dedatoli. And look at that. That is pretty cool. It looks so realistic, huh? That is crazy. Toxin really needs some variants in the game too. And then next we have this Luna Snow by Archery. This is going to be super rare. This is going to be dropping on the 17th. I don't know. Every time I see like Luna Snow, I think Marvel Rivals. I don't even think like the Agents of Atlas or anything. I just think Luna. Like Luna Rivals. Like anytime I see art, like I'm thinking Rivals in my brain. Is it the same way for you guys? And then next here we have Serge. Just getting another variant, which is pretty cool. Taekwon Kim, super rare. So 1200 gold, and this is going to be dropping on the 18th. And then lastly, to end it off, Esme, another newer card in Marvel Snap by Taekwon Kim. He's doing double work here, right? This is going to be super rare. This is going to be dropping on the 19th to round out the week of new variants. Let me know down in the comments which variants are you going to get, which ones you hate, which ones you're looking forward to. And thank you all for watching. I know it's everyone's favorite video of the week. We get to see some new cards coming into Marvel Snap or new variants, right? So, yeah, that is it for this video. Till next time, be safe, keep on snapping, and peace.